Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Omkara Tarot and let's do your weekend love bite. Aquarius, this is for the weekend of the 6th of November, 6th, 7th, 8th. Just a mini check-in to see how you guys are doing and see what you need to know. Let's begin. Dear God, Goddesses, Angels, Spirit Guides, please bless this reading for Aquarius and send them the messages they need to hear the most at this time. Thank you. So Aquarius, let's begin. Before we begin, let's take an angel blessing card to top the reading and see what my angels have for you as a blessing or an advice. So my angels, what do you have for my Aquarius gang, please? A blessing or an advice for Aquarius? Okay, this one. Let's put these back, Aquarius. And let's see what the angels have for you. Sweetness. We know that about Aquarius spirit. This is not a, or maybe it's a message to you, Aquarius, to bring some sweetness back into your life and be a little, give some sugar to your relationship. I don't know why this card is here, but it's a sweetheart of a card, the sweetness card. So let's see why this card is here for you, Aquarius, and what it wants to say regarding your reading. And welcome back all my subscribers. See, while I was shuffling, this card kind of popped out. Maybe there is a need for someone to give an apology or bring in a sweet love message which is not being given yet. Somebody hasn't come towards you with that sweetness or that offer of love and not apologized to you. And maybe this is Spirit telling you it's time, Aquarius, bring some sweetness back. Go and give that apology if needed. Or maybe I could be talking to the Aquarius's cross watcher, and maybe you are looking or waiting for some sweetness to be brought to you and an apology given to you, right? So as I was saying, welcome back all my subscribers. Welcome to your reading and thank you for being here and supporting the channel. I'm very blessed to have you all here today, and if you're new to the channel, I welcome you to the Omkara family. Do join us, subscribe to the channel and become part of us. We welcome you in. So Aquarius, let's see what's happening, what your energies are. See, I told you there's something happened maybe with somebody where you now a bit sad and you're regretful. You are looking back at the past, the way things these 3 cups spilled over and things didn't work out. I see somebody here having deep regrets for something they have done or experienced in the past, right? No wonder Spirit is saying bring some sweetness back. Give an apology, an offer of love. I don't think it's come yet, Aquarius, and you're still sitting in this mode, okay? Now let's open your cards and see why you are feeling this way, Aquarius. The first card I have for you here, Aquarius, is the Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do see, after a little bit of thinking and being maybe a bit stuck and getting enlightened maybe about a certain situation, Aquarius, I do see you taking or receiving a genuine romantic offer, Aquarius. This is a soulmate. This is a soulmate who you've probably been with for a long time, maybe a decade or more, or this is a past life relationship, I don't know. But it seems like, you guys really get along. Seems like a soul bond, a close friendship. And I think things have been a bit stagnant between the two of you. But I do see somebody wanting now to approach with a bit of sweetness and a cup full of love. But that's the feminine here, I think, still has her guard up. And she's got a sword in her hand and saying, hey, I'm not going to take any useless offers of love, empty promises or anything like that. I need to know, I need answers now. I want the Wheel of Fortune, which is there for you, Aquarius, which is a very lucky card to get. So this feminine is saying, I think that, listen, I am very burdened with this and I don't think I want to move ahead with this kind of wishy-washy kind of a relationship, because this really stresses me out. I don't like being stressed. I don't know where we are headed. I want things to move now. I want a stable new beginning, and if not, then might as well kind of close it down. I mean, when the wheel of fortune is upright like this, you want to ride this wave. You want to ride this wave and not be stuck in a hangman's place. So this feminine, I think, is putting her sword up as the Queen of Swords and saying, hey, listen, no more wishy-washy offers, okay? Enough flirting, enough romantic songs. Now it's time to talk business here. Time to talk as to, are we moving forward or are we going to halt this altogether? I am not going to be, carrying this burden all by myself. Just because I'm the Queen of Swords, why should I be given all the 10 swords? You have to share half and not just hold a little cup and, say sweet nothings to me and not mean them maybe. So let's see what's happening here. See, I have the 10 of Wands again, right? So this 10 of Wands is becoming a burden and somebody seriously thinking of walking away. But I think as soon as this person is thinking of walking away, there is a surprise coming. 1 second. 10 of Wands, Spirit. Why is this 10 of Wands here? Okay. 8 of Cups. Somebody here feels that their partner does not invest in the relationship. There is no grounding, doesn't feel secure and safe in this relationship, is kind of feeling a little overwhelmed and overburdened and not seeing any kind of change happening. Is probably calling a judgment call on this masculine now, because now not even feeling the love anymore. Those little cups of love that the night brought, like kind of depleted really soon. Now what this feminine was looking for was this happily ever after overflowing cup of love, but is not feeling it anymore and feeling burdened and feeling like it is my bad luck that I'm the one who carries all the weight. I'm the one who's always overburdened. I'm the one who never gets to feel grounded, and I end up doing more than I should here in this relationship, and the other person barely even invests in me as a partner. So is it time for me to walk away? So 8 of Cups, Spirit. Yes, there's a lot of confusion here. There's an 8 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. So there's a lot of confusion here as to whether one should now walk away from this relationship, or is there a possibility of a re-beginning or a restart here, right? So let's clarify the Judgment card. Spirit, what's this Judgment card for Aquarius? Yes, all this feminine wants is peace of mind, doesn't want to be stressed anymore, wants to get over all the stress, tension, not sleeping at night, always feeling abandoned and left out in the cold, right? So I think somebody is calling a judgment call on this relationship here, but still a bit confused as to what choice to make. Yes, this feminine is a little confused as to what choice should I make. Should I walk away for good because I'm not satisfied, or should I give it one more try because I do love this person and maybe there is hope? So there's a lot of confusion here on making this decision, one final decision. Let's see what's in store for you with these 3 cards. 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Empress, but in reverse. So somebody here is, I think, not feeling very grounded. This Knight of Cups is here again. I think somebody is realizing that this person is a bit pompous, the masculine. Aquarius, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but that's what it's saying, that I think somebody is passing a judgment on the masculine here to say that this person is behaving like a dictator. This person is a little prideful and egoistic and wanting all the limelight all the time, wanting to be one up, in front of the public and saying, hey, I'm the best. But in actuality, this person actually has no power and is quite weak and pretends to be stronger and is bossy and is dictatorial, just trying to hide their flaws. This is the feminine thinking that about the masculine. I think this feminine also feels that these offers which are coming don't carry any weight. Like this is a Knight of Cups, right? Knight of Cups combined with the Emperor in reverse is like somebody pretending to be somebody they are not. So I think somebody is making a decision to drop this toxicity from their life altogether. Aquarius this weekend, they are making a decision to leave all these troubled and turbulent times behind. I think they waited long enough for this soulmate of theirs to graduate from being a page and a knight, and kind of start investing into this relationship so that they won't have to carry the brunt of it. But now they want to, I think, release this toxic behavior of theirs and move to a calmer space of their own. The Empress is in reverse, Aquarius. This kind of worries me because that actually shows that this feminine is no longer interested in growing or having any kind of fertility with this masculine anymore, because they feel emotionally drained. They feel emotionally drained, they feel emotionally unhappy. They see, look at this, Sun in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. No wish fulfillment for this Empress. The Empress should always be upright and glowing and, an Empress is an Empress, but when the Empress is in reverse, and here we saw the Emperor was in reverse as well. So these are two people who are not vibrating at the highest frequency in tandem with each other, which is leaving both of you, I think, feeling depleted and not the happiest. But I do see one or both of you still wanting to give it one more shot. They're exhausted, tired, with a bandaged head, after having fought so many wars. But I think somebody here in this equation is still ready to try one more time. Give it one more shot to see, hey, is it possible we can work it out? Let's see one more. Yes, because they feel that, there was a promise of a happily ever after, long-term stability. Right now, nobody's feeling it here. Nobody's really feeling that this is going anywhere, and a lot of healing is going on, self-reflection, contemplation, thinking as to, is this worth it? Is this worth fighting for? This marriage or a long-term partnership or this connection, is it even worth fighting for? Somebody's still waiting and keeping themselves protected, guarded, but still kind of in contemplation, thinking, what do I do? Should I give it one more shot or not? Okay, so if you guys need a private reading, you can always reach me as well. My email is in the description box below. And if not, I'll see you soon for your next reading. Till then, see you, love and light, take care.